The King of Curses, a sorcerer so dangerous that after his death, his power had to be split across 20 indestructible fingers just to keep it contained. Centuries later, those fingers are still causing problems. His reputation alone is enough to make seasoned sorcerers reconsider their life choices. We're obviously talking about none other than Ryomen Sukuna, arguably the most powerful character in the entire Jujutsu Kaisen universe, with the sole exception of Satoru Gojo, of course. But beyond the cursed energy and the four arms, what actually stands out about Sukuna is his physique. It is one of the cleaner builds in the show, and today I will help you achieve it. With this program, I'm aiming for the physique Yuji has when Sukuna takes over. When Sukuna is in control, it clearly shows on his physique. I'll be aiming for that kind of look because I think it's the best and most realistic approach. First, let's break down what we're actually working with. Yuji is said to be 5'8", or 173 centimeters, weighing 80 kilograms or 176 pounds. You can exaggerate these numbers a bit when Sukuna takes over. His body fat sits at roughly 10 to 13%. He is definitely on the leaner side, but nothing too crazy. When you look at the stats, you'll realize he's not a big guy. He's just lean with a solid amount of muscle. His build would be characterized as a sleeper build, but when Sukuna takes over, you can tell his body appears a bit larger. His build reminds me a lot of Tyler Durden from Fight Club, but with a lot more muscle. His build is a textbook V-taper, wide capped shoulders, 2 pairs at that create a strong silhouette from the front, a well-developed back that supports that width, especially the upper back, and arms that look thick and full without being disproportionate. His chest is developed but not the most dominant feature on his body. Same goes for his legs, present and proportionate, but they take a back seat to his upper body. The real story is in his shoulders, arms, and back. Those 3 together are what give him that imposing look. The program I made will reflect just that, meaning the back, shoulders, and arms will be our priority, while other muscles will also get hit adequately as well. I've made 2 versions. A beginner version done 2 times per week made for people that have 0 previous gym experience, and an intermediate version done 3 times per week for people who have gone to the gym for some time. Both are full-body programs. The beginner version is exactly what it sounds like. 2 full-body sessions a week, enough frequency to start building the foundation without overwhelming yourself. If you have never trained consistently before, this is where you start. The reason I made it only 2 times per week is because most of Jujutsu fans are people who are just starting out, and most of them found motivation in the aesthetic of the show's characters. This version serves as an introduction to the world of weightlifting, without it being too overwhelming for those people. This version is like a stepping stone into the lifestyle, and will warm you up for more activity in the future. The program consists of basic exercises that will serve as a foundation to building your physique. If you can't do a certain exercise or simply don't like it, do a different one that hits the same muscles. This program is not set in stone. Tweak it to your liking, but no matter how much you change it, you have to train hard. Can't build anything without the effort. Also, don't rush the process. You might feel motivated enough to start training 8 days a week, but trust me, you're better off starting small. Most people who start big end up quitting as soon as that starting motivation fades. Build the habit first, then you can worry about adding more. The intermediate version looks something like this. It adds a 3rd day, which means more volume, more frequency on your priority muscles, and more room to grow. This is where things start to move faster. You have enough training experience to handle the extra workload, and your body will respond to it. As for weight selection, use something that is challenging for you. If you are breezing through your sets, go heavier. If your form breaks down completely, go lighter. I'm pretty confident you can run this program for a few years and see incredible progress. If you're seeing steady progress, you don't have to be changing anything. And as long as you're pushing hard, you'll keep seeing progress. After running this program for a while, once you truly feel like you can confidently handle more, or maybe you need more to grow again, then you can think about adding more work and switching up your program. That's where I can help you with, again, either with my custom workout programs that I have for sale on my website, or maybe a personalized workout program made specifically for you and your personal dream physique. All of those things are listed in the description if you're interested. Shameless plug, I know, but I got bills to pay. When it comes to nutrition, Sukuna's build requires you to be fairly lean. That means your diet has to be dialed in. You do not need to be eating massive amounts of food, but you do need to be eating enough to support muscle growth. A slight caloric surplus paired with adequate protein is the most straightforward way to get there. It is not complicated, it just requires consistency. Of course, it depends on your starting point. That's why I included Sukuna's measurements in the beginning. They're not measurements set in stone which you have to strive to achieve, but you can use them as a guide on what approximately you should be aiming for. This physique is easily achievable. It does not require elite genetics or years of advanced training. It just requires showing up, putting in the work, and being patient with the process. As I mentioned previously, I offer more kinds of workout programs on my website, as well as my YouTube channel, along with personal workout programs. I've also made programs for other Jujutsu characters, like Toji Fushiguro and Todo, along with many other comic book and movie characters. So make sure to check it out. I will see you soon.